Good morning, good afternoon. We're going to be talking about 5.2 geometric proofs. ICANN statement is to write a geometric proofs to prove a conjecture is true. A conjecture is just something that you have proposed and you want to prove it. Almost kind of like an educated guess, a logical guess. Okay, the proof process. First, step 1 is to list the given information or what you know. If possible, draw a diagram to illustrate this information. Okay, this is going to be your given information. Anything given in the problem you're going to write down. Okay, then you're going to state what is to be proven. So that's going to be your hypothesis. And we should know that the hypothesis is an educated guess. Okay, then you're going to create a deductive argument by forming a logical chain of statements linking the given information to what you are trying to prove. Okay, so this is going to be your statements and reasons. You want to have a reason for everything that you do. And then you're going to justify each statement with a reason. Reasons include definitions, algebraic properties, and theorems. So that would just be information like those properties such as anything multiplied by 0 is 0. Okay, that's your multiplication property of 0. State what is proven, or what is you have proven. So that's going to be your prove or your conclusion here. Okay. Next. A logical argument where each statement is justified by a reason. That is your proof. Now, a paragraph proof. It's going to be a little more informal. The writing of a paragraph to explain why a conjecture is true. That's the proposed. You're proposing something is true, and the paragraph proof is going to prove that why it is true. Okay, so something like this here. You can't really see too well, but okay. The diamondback rattlesnake has a diamond pattern on its back. An enlargement of the skin is shown if measure of angle 1, so right here, is equal to the measure of angle 4. Write a paragraph proof to show that the measure of angle 2, right here, is equal to the measure of angle 3. Okay, so the first part is the measure of angle 3, or 1 and 4 are equal. That's our given, and we're going to prove that 2 is equal to 3. So we're going to pretty much write sentences. So first we're going to say the measure of angle 1 is equal to the measure of angle 2 because they are vertical angles. 1 and 2 are vertical angles. They're across that vertex. Since the measure of angle 1 and the measure of angle 4 and the measure of angle, well, since they equal, therefore the measure of angle 2 has got to be equal to the measure of angle 4 by substitution. So the measure of angle 4 is equal to the measure of angle 3 because they are vertical angles. Since measure of angle 2 is equal to the measure of angle 4, then measure 2 equals the measure of angle 3, also by substitution. Therefore, 2 is equal to 3. Okay, so you're asked to prove that 2 is equal to 3, and that's these two right here. Well, there's no proof right now that they're just two separate ones. They're not anything to each other. But we are given that 1 and 4 are equal to each other. Well, if 1 is equal to 4, and 1 is equal to 2, and 4 is equal to 3, these two are equal because they're vertical angles. Therefore, if 1 is equal to 4, then 2 has got to equal 3. Because if this is, say, 100 degrees, and we're given that 1 and 4 are equal, well, this is vertical angles, so therefore this is 100 degrees. These are vertical angles. This is 100 degrees. So therefore we can state that these two are equal. That's pretty much what this whole paragraph here is saying. Okay, refer to the diagram shown. AR is equal to CR. So here I look, see AR. So that's this statement right here, and CR right here. So sometimes I like to make little notes or even like highlight them the same color to show that this one is equal to this one. Okay. And dr is equal to br. So dr would be this one. And maybe I should use a different color. That looks awfully the same. So dr and br are the same. So write a paragraph proof to show that AR plus DR has got to equal CR plus BR. So given information is this information that they give you. So AR is equal to, well, it gives it to us, CR. DR is equal to BR. Okay? Then you need to prove, what are they asking you to prove? Well, write a paragraph proof to show that this right here. So AR plus DR. You know that AR is equal to CR and DR is equal to BR. We're restating the given information here. So AR plus DR equals CR plus DR by the what property? Okay, so this AR right here and DR is equal to this one plus this one by the what property of equality? Well, when we're adding, it's going to be the addition property. Okay, so therefore AR plus DR is equal to CR plus BR by substitution. If you notice, substitution, okay, looking at this one, this is AR plus DR. It's got to equal CR plus DR. Because if you look, this one, like a green or a yellow plus a blue, is going to be equal to a yellow plus a blue. So therefore, a yellow plus a blue has got to equal, because we're substituting that DR, we're changing that out and we're substituting in this BR right here. So we're substituting in, so if I use substitution, I mean, it's going to be the same thing. It's still a yellow and a blue, a yellow and a blue. Okay. Use the figure to complete the paragraph proof. So it's given that measure of angle 1 is equal to 2. So these two are equal. I could show it with this one is blue and this one is blue. Okay, angle 1 and angle 2 are also supplementary. So when I add them together, they're going to equal 180 degrees. We want to prove that angle 1 and angle 2 are right angles. Well, angle 1 plus angle 2 is equal to what? It's got to equal 180 because we said that since they are supplementary. Since measure of angle 1 is equal to 2, then the measure of angle 1 plus the measure of angle 2 is equal to 180 by what? Okay, I'm substituting this. That's the given. So then angle 1 plus angle 1 has got to equal 180. I'm substituting the angle 1 because they're equal here. I'm showing that they're equal. So I can also say 1 plus 1 has got to equal 180, or 2 plus 2 has got to equal 180. They have to be the same because we're saying that they're equal. So therefore I could add them together to equal 180. I'm substituting them in. Solving the equation gives that measure of angle 1 is equal to 90 degrees. I would have to actually go and solve the equation. If I think about it, the measure of angle 1 plus the measure of angle 1 has got to equal 180. I need to solve this. So these are my unknowns, x plus x. Well, how many x's is that? That's 2 x's. So 2 x's equal 180. I need to divide by 2 divide by 2, x is equal to 90. They have to be the same, so 90 degrees. So since the measure of angle 1 and 2 are equal, then measure 2 is also 90 degrees. I don't want to forget that. And therefore, the angle of 1 and 2 are right angles.